put those knees down. We're gonna go into an active child's pose. Make sure you keep those hands underneath the shoulders for the duration of the movement. Hand on the outside, get a nice little lunge in there. Reach down, reach up. What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another Workout Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling. Today, we're gonna go through another mobility flow. So if you're feeling tight and you wanna loosen up, you wanna specifically loosen up through the hips, through the shoulders, through your T-spine, which is your upper back, and really essential for rotational movement, as well as just overall strength and stability throughout your day. This warm-up / mobility routine / morning routine, whatever you want to use it for, is going to be good for your overall longevity, your overall health, and your overall well-being throughout the day. However you want to use this, it's here for you. Let's get into it. We're gonna go through 15 different exercises. It's gonna kind of flow into each other. No rest in between, just 1 minute. You might feel like your heart rate's getting up a little. That's okay, that's designed. We want to get that blood flowing and kind of get the body woken up. Again, any time of the day, perfect to use this routine. If you want to do it every single day, I'm fine with that. These are some of my favorite moves to use for overall mobility. Let's do it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, set your timer. Let's do it. And here we go with a hand walkout. Start by walking out nice and slow to a high plank position, then walk your hands right back to your feet. Feel those hamstrings squeeze, stretch, come back down. If you can't touch your toes, that is okay. We're just simply warming up those shoulder girdles. You're gonna feel your core, especially when you walk backwards and try to breathe through this movement. Excuse me. Nice and slow and controlled here. Again, working the lower body and the upper body here to start this routine. We're gonna go all the way out. Make sure you keep those hands underneath the shoulders for the duration of the movement. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You got 10 seconds, and then we'll go right back in to the next move, which is a spider step. And on this next walkout, walk it all the way out. And you're gonna walk one foot to the outside of that hand. Sink down into it, feel a good stretch. If you wanna get a little bounce in there, that's okay too. Feeling those hips, might be feeling your core as well. Find a rhythm, find everything. Start to kind of loosen up. You'll feel those hip flexors as well, that's okay. Ten seconds here. Again, keep those knees to the outside of those elbows. And next, we're just gonna take that spider step up, one knee down. We're gonna reach down through and reach up. Working that T-spine. You should feel a nice stretch in that outer glute as well, as that hip is still opened up. Come down, reach, kind of push that elbow down to the ankle. Opening up the hips here, as well as that T-spine. 20 seconds, and then we will switch sides. Going for quality movement here. And switch it. Next minute right here. Hand on the outside, get a nice little lunge in there. Reach down, reach up. As you reach up again, think about pushing through that heel as you feel, that rhymed, as you feel the top of that glute really engage. Kind of corkscrewing that hand into the ground, stabilizing through the shoulder girdle. For the duration of the minute. And next one, we'll go into an alternating pigeon pose. So we're gonna be in this high plank position. We're gonna take that knee straight down. We're gonna kind of sit on the glute and then come back up and alternate it. Once you replace that knee, kind of come to where your chest looks forward, chest up, breathing through it, and then come back into it. If you want, kind of straighten those legs at the back through the toes to feel a little calf stretch, a little hamstring stretch. You're gonna feel your core, that's okay. Ten seconds here. And put those knees down. We're gonna go into an active child's pose. So we're just gonna reach all the way back, take the bum to the heels, and come back to that quadruped position. We're just gonna move up through it. Think about those shoulders kind of moving gently through a range of motion. Come back to where your shoulders are directly over the hands, and kind of pushing yourself back into your heels. Six seconds here. And come up into it. We're actually gonna lay down right here. We're gonna take our hands out. These are scorpions. So we're gonna take one heel back to the opposite hand. Kind of follow with your head to that opposite hand, just so your body is able to open up as much as possible. Obviously, you won't be talking while you're doing this, so really try to take a big, deep breath out as soon as you kick that leg over. With each breath, you'll feel your body sink into it a little more. We're gonna go back to that quadruped position right after this. Quadruped is just on all fours. Last one, big breath out. And coming back up into the quadruped. Hands under the shoulders. Tuck those toes for me. We're gonna take one hand behind the head. We're gonna reach that elbow to one elbow and open up as far as we can. And we're gonna switch, replace that hand, shake it out a little if you need to. Next hand, boom, reach through, reach up. Nice and slow. Again, breathing through it, breathe with each breath out. You might be able to open up just a little more. Eight seconds, here we go, finish it out. And come back down into that quadruped. We're going to the legs. Now, we're gonna go leg circles. So we're gonna take that right leg, you're gonna push back through the heel, open up the knee, come back to the front. Push back, open up, and kind of come up, out, and around. Push back, open, around. Important to keep it broken up into these 3 little segments so you can really feel that open engagement. And replace, if you need to, stretch it out a little. Here we go, into the other side. Push back, open, around. Back, open, around. Thinking about keeping those legs, ankles at 90 degrees. Good, and replace. We're gonna go into a tall kneeling RDL here. So basically what that means is we are going to go from a tall kneeling position, one knee kind of gently be on this heel. We're simply gonna push the hips back, touch the heel, squeeze the glute through. Taking that chest over the knee, squeeze. You'll feel that hamstring stretch. You'll feel that glute squeeze at the top. Almost like you're flossing that hamstring. Might mean nothing to you, but theoretically that's the term. Squeezing through. Notice all these single-sided movements are gonna really help you open up completely because we're focusing on one side rather than two, letting that compensate, or one side compensate for the other. Speaking of single-sided, let's get into the other side. Toe up, reach back, squeeze. Push the hips back, chest over knee, squeeze. Finish it out here. Big breath out. Good, we got two more. Going into gorilla squats now. Coming up right here, I'm gonna angle for you so you can see. Sit back into those heels. Push the knees out with your elbows. Grab the big toe, and you're just gonna stand up, pushing the hips up to the sky. Come down, bounce a little if you want, and come down. Notice your breath. Make sure you're controlling that breath. And last one. Good, here we go. Into the last one. It's just a free-for-all. Whatever kind of swings you want to do, whatever you're feeling, just shake everything out for 1 minute to kind of end this thing. I like the bear hugs. I like the bushwhackers. Going for whatever you feel right here. I like a nice slow running man arms, whatever you want to call them. And also one of my personal favorites is the wide stance sumo. Open the legs, reach, windmill. Just kind of let it all flow. Feel your body loose. Feel it kind of just sway with the momentum. If you want to, right here, grab the elbows, rock side to side, nice and slow. Little figure eight action here. And that is all we have. I hope you enjoyed that little 15-minute mobility flow. Again, those are some of my personal favorites. Some moves that I do pretty much every single day to make sure that I'm able to keep up with my running, with my biking, with my strength workouts, really anything that I have in store for myself. So that said, if I'm even sitting for too long, I'll sometimes pop up, get on the floor, do some of these. So if you start your day with this kind of routine and you're sitting at a desk every day, I think you'll start to notice that little pains and tightnesses, if that's a word, will start to alleviate a little bit, right? And you can implement some of these things even if you go to the bathroom and you need a little safe space to do something, right? It's kind of gross to do it in the bathroom, on the bathroom floor, but you get the point. You can do some of these things. I can even go through a whole video one day if you want to use a wall for things at work or something, but that's a little off topic and would also be very useful, but stay tuned. These videos come at you every single Wednesday, podcasts on Thursday, vlogs on Sundays. So with that said, I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you're the first one to see my videos on the tube of the U with me. I'll see you next time. Have an awesome freaking day, and don't forget to smile.